Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Moretz Sports Athletic Complex here for today's contest between the visiting LMU Rail Splitters and your Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Should be a great match here today. It's already off. You see, I believe that's Rosie Weaver with a beautiful service in. Allie Zuger very close to finishing that one off for the Bears. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go run and do PA real quick, but it should be an interesting match here today. Like we've talked about before, this LMU squad, a very tough-notch team, 17-5 and 6-4 in the SAC conference last year. But they're now under new head coach Matthew Carr, looking to start off his career here at LMU with a victory. But for the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears, had an amazing season last year, in which they won the regular season title and just dominated in the SAC conference, losing tough here at home in the Southeast Regional against Wingate. But they're looking to bounce back here today. Got some really great, bright talent out here on the pitch. And it's just glad to be back. It seems to be the theme throughout today. You see Zuger turning a great spin. And Zuger's one of those dangerous players for this LR squad. Girl can break some ankles there on the pitch. And then Figueredo, Steph, great to see her back here on the pitch. You know, she scored that game-winning goal in the scrimmage that they had last semester. Bears are just looking to get back into this and finally be able to play at home and play at all even. See Maddie Kyle in the inbound to the ball. Dustin, bright spot for this Bears squad. She was a first-team all-conference midfielder last year. You know, talking to her, she loved her start here last year, but didn't really like the way she finished out the last couple of games, and she's looking to kind of bounce back in this one and come out swinging here to begin this season. See Steph Figueredo looking to lay a ball off to Zuger. And for this Bears squad, you know, there's been some new pieces kind of trying to fit in, but as you know, they lost 10 players, seniors last year. You know, your Abby McGarrels, your Christina Shimshocks, Olivia Thomas, Axa Mushtak. It's a lot to fill. Hannah Van Eerden, but they have the right pieces to do that. As you see, Kyle has kind of dropped back into that Christina Shimshock role. She's going to come forward for the Bears a lot. And Cruis now in a kind of CDM role where she can kind of hold down the back line as well as play forward. And then some interesting pieces. You have freshman Louise Berg. She's standing at 5'9". Going to play that center back role that Olivia Thomas dominated in last year. So she's really looking to make her mark here as a freshman. And then Ina Molina Serra getting the start as well at center back. Looking to work off each other. And then you got the D1 transfer from Quinnipiac and Rosie Weaver there on the outside back role. So this LR squad got a lot of moving pieces in it to begin this season. Well, let's see how they work together here. I see Figueredo trying to switch it over to Dustin, kind of open up the pitch. And this Lincoln Memorial squad, under their last coach, they really like to, you know, pack that back line and really force a counterattack. As you see, our first attempted shot goes wide. That goes wide off of Rachel Taylor's foot. Rachel Taylor had a strong season for this LMU Rail Splitter squad last year with 9 goals and 7 assists. And the number you need to circle if you're watching this game for LMU is number 9, Jessica Carrero. Carrero had 18 goals and 3 assists last year and was a first-team all-conference member. You see Rosie Weaver forcing the issue for LR. Makes her man miss. Trying to play a ball back. That's to Zuger. Let's go. That Figueredo scores! And that's the first goal of the year for the Bears. Steph gonna Steph. Welcome back. Number 7. What a way to open up on the board here today in Moretz Sports Complex. And who else but Steph Figueredo. First time back on the pitch here in front of the home faithful, gets one on the board, and Lenoir-Rhyne strikes first blood. 1-0 here over LMU. So let's see how the Rail Splitters react and kind of look to attack after going down 1-0 early. Great pressure there by Melina Serra. And Acton, voted preseason second team all conference this year, looking to step up. The outside back sophomore. It's a good switch there by Crivero. And Maddie Kyle just asserting herself in the play, trying to clear that ball. And then that's someone else we need to talk about right there with the ball. Number 1, Grayson Cameron, the transfer from NC State, getting her first time on the pitch, getting the start here today. And this is a Lenoir-Rhyne defense that only allowed 0.79 in goals all last year. Very high prolific scoring offense and a very stout defense in itself. And you see that Acton forcing the issue there on the outside, trying to keep the attacking possession alive. A great service inside by Weavers. Figurino's in the area. McFarland and Dustin battling. And now a counterattack opportunity here for the Rail Splitters. A beautiful ball played outside, and now they're looking to run. And good job by Louisburg to kind of cut off that angle. And Rosie Weaver, no nonsense whatsoever, just clears that ball. Gotta love that from your outside back. So far, Rail Splitters just trying to get their footing in this match. Haven't really had a good striking opportunity yet, but that's a testament to the Bears' defense early on. And they're going to change that call. It looks like it's going to be a throw-in for the Rail Splitters. So if you're just tuning in, your score is Lenoir-Rhyne 1, LMU Rail Splitters 0, here with 35 minutes remaining in the first half. So this game is technically, LMU and Lenoir-Rhyne are conference foes, but because of, COVID and restructuring of the pod groups, LMU, this is a non-conference game. Lenoir-Rhyne's pod is a pot of 4, and it includes Wingate, Catawba, and Coker. So, kind of splitting up into little groups, almost like group stage in the World Cup. And I believe it's the top 2 teams from each pod will enter the conference tourney. You see a set piece opportunity for the Rail Splitters, just not able to capitalize there. Working the ball around. See how the Rail Splitters kind of open up the width of the field. Good step by McFarland, but not enough pressure. Louisburg, love it. Physicality, that's what the Bears need there in that center back position. And great help there by Zuger as well. And that's going to be a lot of faith there from Coach Higgins and his staff when you have a freshman starting in that center back. It's one of the toughest positions to play in the game of soccer. You need someone who's got a very commanding mark as well as excellent physicality, and they believe Louisburg can be that kind of filler to, replace someone like Olivia Thomas. So Rail Splitters trying to work it around. That's Taylor. She's surveying. A good dump off as Crivero trying to time her run. She's going to fall and kind of fill in that space, and we're going to have our first offsides of the game. Got a nice handful of people here trying to support their Bears here today. As you know, LR updated their fan policy, allowing a certain number of fans to come in. I believe it's 75. So a good little trickling of people here. You know, friends and family. Good to be able to play in front of the home faithful. I believe that is Graciela trying to make something happen there for LMU and gets dispossessed. So far the Bears they've struck first, and now they have a commanding lead and a beautiful ball outside. And look at Rosie Weaver turn on the Jets. Let's see if she can make a pretty service, but can't keep the ball in play. That's a good look by Figueiredo. I mean, it's a beautiful day for soccer. So it's hard to believe that it was just downpouring the last couple of days here in Hickory, North Carolina. I mean, it's a slight chilly, but nevertheless, we're thankful we're able to play here today. So far, the Rail Splitters have kind of been shut down. Offensively, it's just been Lenoir-Rhyne being able to take the possession away. So a little give and go between Acton and Figueiredo, just to no avail. Lenoir-Rhyne working it there on the far sideline. Good pressure there by Cruz, showing you why she is predicted to be sacked preseason all-conference. The senior from England putting on a defensive clinic there in that CDM role. Talking to Coach Higgins, he said, that these girls out here are just so hungry and ready to be out here. They have been itching at the bit to get on this pitch. You see Acton, beautiful skill outside the 18, and just a miscommunication between her and Steph. Good job by Weaver, clearing the ball away. Once again, just bruising pressure there by Rosie Weaver on that far sideline. Figueiredo with the defender on her back. Weaver takes a touch forward, and I believe she's going to say it went out of bounds on a Rail Splitters defender, and the ref is not having any of that, and we'll go the other way for a goal kick. And speaking of this goalie, Emanuele Cocosta had a .83 goals per game average as a goalkeeper and 77 saves. Very top-notch goalkeeper in the SAC conference. Coach Higgins described her as an excellent game manager, knowing when to kind of handle situations, and you can tell by being a senior, she's got that veteran leadership on this Rail Splitter squad. Now, Rail Splitters are looking to make something happen now. You see Figueiredo backtracking, able to kind of put some pressure on McFarland. Good job of dispossessing. And the Bears are looking to work this one around. Up ahead to Dustin. And just a matter of time before she makes her mark on this game. Dustin, very dynamic for the Bears team. The way she's able to kind of just set up her shots as well as set pieces for this Bear squad. She is an excellent free kick taker. Working the ball around, a looping ball up ahead. Great service there by Fabian Leuchter. And that ball will go over the line and be out of bounds. Into Dustin. Good turn by Dustin, keeping the ball alive. Up ahead, Dustin wants it, cuts inside, looking to split. Zuger now has an opportunity, gets inside, lays it off for Figueredo, back to back. It's Steph's world, and we're just living in it here. Another goal for Stephanie Figueredo. 2-0 Lenoir-Rhyne. Let me show you a replay. A beautiful dump off there by Zuger, and Steph with the left boot. Pretty. And what a welcome party here for Stephanie Figueredo. 2 goals on the day, putting Lenoir-Rhyne up 2-0 here in the first half. So exactly what Coach Higgins and staff want here, putting the pressure on the rail splitters. And in the game of soccer, it seems like with each goal, it just becomes a completely different game. 1-0, not insurmountable. It was early, but at 2-0, you kind of get in the air brought from under you. But let's see how the rail splitters react. That's Crivero now with the ball. Rail splitters trying to get some motion here in their attack. But once again, dispossessed by Weaver. And Weaver, once again in on the action, stops it with her head. Now she's looking to push. Bears have numbers on the attack. Weaver into the 6, lays it back across. Zuger, some contact. McFarland fires low and scores another one. Make it 3. Lenoir-Rhyne, just like that, up big here at Moret Sports Complex. The Bears are rolling. And we show you a replay there. Weaver with a great service. Zuger, kind of a decoy there, trying to draw the contact, but McFarland finding that bottom left corner. And this Lenoir-Rhyne Bears offense has been putting fits for the LMU defense. Just like this, a 3-0 margin for the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. And Grayson Cameron has got to be loving her life right now. I think that might be only her second touch of the ball game. It's a testament to how aggressive this offense is, as well as this defense has just not left any room for error so far in this match. Lewisburg up ahead to Dustin. Dustin, heavy touch inside. I know she wants that one back. Wants to keep it there on her left foot. Zuger, good job by Cruis to dispossess. And Zuger, just showing off the Tecker, saying, hey guys, remember me? Dribbling in place there. Now Dustin, a service up ahead for Kyle. And Kyle has got wheels. And just not enough on that one. A good look by Dustin. And this is a scary squad once they start scoring. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, 3-0 lead here for Lenoir-Rhyne. We're about halfway through the first half. Kyle looking to settle. McFarland plays a looping ball here for Zuger. Zuger will still try to challenge. And that one will be cleared out of bounds. Lenoir-Rhyne throwing. Figueredo for a throw-in. Maybe going to attempt a longer throw-in. Let's see if she's got that in her bag of tricks. And a beautiful toss up ahead. It's bouncing around, a dangerous ball. And that will be a corner kick. The first one of the match here for Lenoir-Rhyne. And that will be Rosie Weaver to take this one. Like we said, talked about before, talked to Coach Higgins, and we were like, how do they get such good opportunities, offset pieces? And they said they drill these every single day at practice. You know, Coach Carlos Rubio is mastermind behind that one, drawing up these beautiful set pieces. And Weaver just got a little too much on that one and curled that one out of bounds for a goal kick. So, now that the Rail Splitters are down 3-0, we're awaiting an answer from them. You know it's going to come. This Rail Splitter squad is too talented not to have an answer or an adjustment, to make an adjustment to this Bears attack. Looping ball played forward. Berg, a good clearance. Zuger has space now. She might elect to switch it, and she does just that. Back to Sarah. She's going to have to get up. Figueredo out wide. Good ball by Steph. Now Acton has some room to work. She needs some help. Great job by McFarland to open up her hips and get this ball out wide. Zuger, good touch. Plays it back up ahead to Kyle. Kyle still with the ball. Back to Figueredo. 2 goals on the day here for the Bears, and looking to find Zuger, but I think Zuger was just caught off guard by that pass. Bears have been able to find these holes early on in the Rail Splitters defense. Ball still alive, battling there on the far sideline. Figueredo with maybe an opportunity, but that one will be cleared out of bounds by number 24, Sydney Wolfenbarger. Acton showing the speed there on the outside. Still with the ball. Great job by Acton. Trying to lay it back across. Fires a shot, and that's a goal! What a curler from Rhea Acton. 4-0 Lenoir-Rhyne. This one is getting out of hand here at Moretz Sports Complex. Great star by LR.
Another Lenoir-Rhyne goal by number 5, Rhea Acton.
That was just textbook. As we show you a replay, pretty ball there by Acton. The fact that she was able to keep it there for a good 10 to 15 meters and then just curled it in top bins. Dustin once again pushing. Zuger's making her run. Dustin still with the ball, beating everyone left and right, and just loses it the last second. I mean, if you're not going to stop Nev Dustin, that is a problem. She is an issue for this LR squad. And now giving her team an opportunity for another goal here on this attack. Figueredo, a long throw, and once again up into the box around the 6, bouncing around. Still up in the air. Ball's cleared. Cruz does an excellent job of settling that one. Bears still with an opportunity to attack. Good switch by Berg. Weaver. So they're looking to play back to through the back and attack. Rail Splitters now pushing. And a strong challenge by Alicia Cruz winning the ball. That's what you love to see from your senior captain. So once again, if you're just tuning in, the match is 4-0 here today. The Lenoir-Rhyne is up over the LMU Rail Splitters with about 19 minutes remaining here in this first half. Working the ball around. Great service there by Cruz. Up ahead to Rosie Weaver. Weaver attacking, threatening down the 6, plays it back. Figueredo trying for the ricochet and not able to put that one in. So we're going to have a substitution here for the Rail Splitters. I'll wait to see who that is here in a second. I believe that is Catherine Browning for the Rail Splitters. Looks like number 4. Just checking in. Probably looking to add some attack there in the midfield. And ball is sent out wide towards our statistician, Jason Stubbe. Great heads-up reflexes there by him. Looking alive there on the sideline. So gotta wait for the referee to blow it in. Good challenge there by McFarland, kind of fainting. Now has to backtrack and help. Pressure there by Berg. You can just see Berg is an excellent defender already, just making sure she has her eyes on the hips and not the feet. Good job by Berg on the clearance. And McFarland, excellent. Up ahead to Dustin. She's got room to run if she wants it. Look at Zuger timing this run, putting on the jets, and just a little too much on that pass. And as Costa is able to scoop that one up for the Rail Splitters. Out wide to now Carvero trying to get an opportunity. Sarah backtracking. Now Cameron on the clearance. Not enough on that look. It's bouncing around, and once again, Louise Berg. Excellent job of keeping her composure and getting rid of it. Still battling there on the far sideline, and finally, ball will go in one direction, and it will go to Lenoir-Rhyne. Sarah. Now into Louisburg. Zuger, nice touch. Now working at middle, and Kyle really wanted that ball back on her side. She was making her run forward. Up ahead to Dustin. Dustin looking to attack now. Dustin turning, weaving. Back to the right foot, fires a shot, and just curls one right past the top right post. It's a great chance there for the sophomore. Look at this hustle there from Zuger to get back in the fray. Dustin trying to win it back here for LR. Great job of marking and drawing the foul there on number 18. Riley Cox. Zuger towards the middle. Figueredo lays it off for Zuger. Zuger has some help. Weaver there on the outside, and Zuger's just going to backtrack and kind of work it back in. It's nice when you have that, that 4-0 buffer. You kind of have the luxury to kind of try some different looks. And Kyle now pushing. Kyle getting bumped, and that will be a goal kick. Once again, this LR squad able to dispossess any kind of attack presented by the Rail Splitters. This LR squad is looking in top form here in their first game in about 15 months. Zuger trying to cut it back, does just that. Attacking here. Lays it back, still has an opportunity, pushes forward at a shot, put up and over the crossbar. Zuger threatening once again here for Lenoir-Rhyne. Rail Splitters now with a chance. They got some space. Cruis stepping forward and wins it back for Lenoir-Rhyne. And so far, I am loving this chemistry here from this LR squad. And I think that's one of the testaments to, one, the situation they're in with the COVID protocol, and two, as well as the amount of time they've had to build chemistry as a squad since, not being able to play since, I believe, last November. And it must feel good to be able to get that many reps with your squad, as well as being able to just, play each other day in and day out. And now they finally got it clicking here today. It's good to see the work come into fruition. As a ball put up to Crivero. She's been held quiet here today. And I believe that's Acton will draw the foul. Approaching 12 minutes left to play here in the first half. Your score is Lenoir-Rhyne 4, Lincoln Memorial 0. Berg up ahead to Dustin. Dustin does an excellent job of putting her back in between the ball and the defender. Kind of reminds me of Hannah Van Eerden. She had an excellent box out as a top forward up to Figueredo. Steph gets dispossessed, but that will still remain Lenoir-Rhyne possession with an opportunity to attack. Steph going for a really long throw in once again. It's been a real benefit here for LR. Up ahead to Dustin, bouncing around. Zuger looking to turn and fire. Kyle has to put some pressure here as the Rail Splitters were looking to turn and go. Acton wins one. Weaver, no nonsense there, up for LR. Acton. Let's see if she can get another one. Attacking. Excuse me, that will win a corner for Lenoir-Rhyne. And this will be Dustin to take the corner. And Dustin, a set piece specialist, like I said earlier, had 2 Olympic goals against North Georgia in a ranked matchup last year, able to curl it in directly in from the corner kick. She looks to play a beautiful service in. Curls one up. It's deep up to Figueredo. It's bouncing around. Still here. Figueredo trying to settle. And that will go out of bounds for another throw-in for Lenoir-Rhyne. Into Zuger. Kyle lays it back to Zuger. think an offside was called right there. Zuger just a little bit off her line. And that's a pretty touch and move by number 5, Alda Tirado, as that ball is cleared up to the BSC. And Figueredo just going to take a cheap foul there. Kind of stop the momentum of the Rail Splitters. Ball bouncing around. Zuger strong challenge, and now a set piece. A threatening opportunity here for the Rail Splitters. Riley Cox able to draw that foul. That'll bring up, I believe, Jessica Crivero. It's been a specialist for this LMU squad. Now that's about, I'd say about 25 meters out for the Rail Splitters. Threatening opportunity. Looks like they might just touch it out to Crivero, but Crivero might want this left boot of hers. Runs over. Shot put up. And Cameron will get her first save of the match. That's a good little set piece there from the Rail Splitters, but Cameron was just in the right spot. So 4-0. Once again, thanks for tuning in today to today's game. Lenoir-Rhyne is up 4-0 over the LMU Rail Splitters. Now, Bear Sports Network is brought to you by NBA Roofing. Ball outside. That's Acton. Acton has really done a great job of getting forward here for the Bears today. She is a goal scorer. Dustin out wide for Zuger. That's going to be tight with Costa. And Costa would kind of just usher that ball out of bounds for the goal kick. Now Figueredo looking to play tight. Good switch. And Zuger backtracking once again to win the ball for Lenoir-Rhyne. Acton, top form here today. Weaver looking to challenge, and very close to Coach Matthew Carr's staff right there on the far sideline. And Rail Splitters to inbound. Under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne up 4-0 over LMU. Ball played up ahead, and looking to threaten is Tirado. To no avail, as Cameron will scoop that up. So far it's been an excellent match here for Lenoir-Rhyne. That was very close with Tirado and Cameron. Sperg up ahead to Zuger. Zuger, great touch, looking to spin. Zuger weaving it out, and that was definitely a foul there. The AR should have been able to see that one. Now an opportunity, and once again, no nonsense from Alicia Kuis. She's really owned today and kind of just put her best mark on that CDM role here today. Ball bouncing around. Crivero looking to get back on that left boot of hers. Maddie Kyle gambling, looking to turn. The Rail Splitters are just, anytime they seem to have a turn or a look at goal, there's 2-3 white jerseys around them. Credit to the defense of Lenoir-Rhyne for really stepping up big time. Figueredo, the switch, plays a beautiful service to Kyle. She'll get to it. Keeps it inbounds. Kyle pushing, trying to get around, and I think that will be a goal kick. Very close. Good edge out and pressure there by number 11, Lexi Bearden. Bears working around the midfield. That's Dustin. Dustin, a very strong midfield player. Zuger trying to get outside. Zuger still battling, keeps it alive. That's weight room for Zuger. Ball's here, and a shot put up, and that is high for Dustin, looking to strike here for the first time this year. Good look by Ali Zuger. You know, Ali Zuger has been really working with Trent Caldwell, showing off the gun show. They're able to keep the ball alive for LR and get an opportunity as that last shot. And up ahead, trying to find Crivero, and once again, Luis Berg with an excellent clearance towards the sideline. And Cruis just missing, whiffing on that clearance. Luis Berg really putting pressure on Crivero, not allowing her any room or space to operate. Ball put up ahead. Cameron comes strongly off her line to collect that one. Once again, really testing this LMU squad with the short goal kicks on the ground. And Cruis up ahead to Zuger. Zuger looking to turn. Cuts it back middle. Zuger draws contact once again. There's not a foul call. Rail Splitter's looking to answer, and we're going to call that one a service into the box, not a shot. That would have been a prayer on the turnaround. Nevertheless, a goal kick for Lenoir-Rhyne and Cameron. 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne up 4-0. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this one, as well as the second game of our doubleheader today against LMU. The men's squads will battle it out in an exhibition game. Some fighting down there on the other end as McFarland will not say die there on the other side. Doing an excellent job of keeping the ball for Lenoir-Rhyne. Bears just looking to kind of close this one out on a good foot in the first half. And it's another strong challenge by McFarland. It's going to be LMU possession. And LMU, they're not going to sleep here in the first half. They're looking to put one up on the board and kind of take some momentum with them into halftime. And Sarah trying her best effort to kind of knock that ball out of bounds. And that will be a corner kick for the Rail Splitters. This is their first one of the match. Service looked to be played in. I believe that is Cox. Beautiful ball up, and Cameron once again strongly coming off her line with those strong mitts of hers. Looking really strong there in goal here today in her first start for Lenoir-Rhyne. As Cameron plays one forward. Dustin, great touch, able to keep it alive, and a strong challenge. And yeah, Dustin has been a spark plug for this squad ever since she first came in on campus. She's really worked hard to be where she's at right now, and she is a catalyst for this Lenoir-Rhyne team, energy-wise. And Cruis, once again, a strong challenge for the senior captain. Just stifling this defense. And that is the half, folks. Your score is Lenoir-Rhyne 4, Lincoln Memorial 0. And we will be back here on Bear Sports Network with first half analysis and second half action.
Celebrate great with Carolina West Wireless. Great new phones and a great customer experience, all on our great nationwide high-speed network. Stop by today and get big savings on select Samsung smartphones, like $350 off the Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, and $350 off the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The great savings continue with 4 lines of unlimited data for just $35 a month per line. Celebrate great savings and go stay connected wherever your travels take you.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found an expert for my heart.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Paramount Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
And we are back here. And we are back here on Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing. If you're just tuning in, your score is Lenoir-Rhyne 4, Lincoln Memorial 0 here at the half. I'm Adekaliande here on the call here today for today's matchup. It's a non-conference matchup. Lenoir-Rhyne has just been killing it here today. They have really made a statement. 2 early goals from Steph Figueiredo, McFarland adding in on it, and as well as Rhea Acton. And these Bears are looking to be the bad news Bears here today for the Rail Splitters quad. As we're heading into the second half, I believe there's about 2 minutes here until we begin second half action. Once again, Coach Higgins' game plan drawn up to perfection so far. Really stifled Crevero and this Rail Splitters attack from having anything or any kind of chances. So, as we await to see what kind of adjustment they make going into this one, and we finish out the rest of the second half. Just minutes away here from resuming action. As we are back, as we're about to begin the second half, it looks like we have some substitutions checked into the game here for Lenoir-Rhyne. Looks like sophomore Jessica Carmichael will check in the game for the first time here today. And I believe I also see senior number 14 Emma Olsen as well. Kind of Coach Higgins implementing a few new players here in the mix, and as well as sophomore Abby Biddle. And I believe also number 28 Salma Ramirez Sanchez has entered the game, as well as Cara Gavahan. So literally everyone you can think of off the bench here for Lenoir-Rhyne. And this one is they're up 4-0. Carmichael a high knee trying to win the ball. Love it. Another one of those Bears checking in the game for the first time. Love it. Really impressed me in that early scrimmage early on last semester. Really good marking and can play the ball forward here for Lenoir-Rhyne with some excellent services. Biddle. Back to Olsen. And the Bears are looking to kind of settle and play forward. A beautiful ball by Cruz will find Carmichael in a threatening attack here for LR. Carmichael at the 6. Lays it back across, and that will take a deflection right to Costa. But a beautiful service there by Alicia Cruz. She's been at the top of her form here today on that back line as she moves back into a center back position. So the Bears are looking to add more. You see Cara Gavahan battling there on the outside. And Coach Higgins, quote, end quote here, said Cara Gavahan is the fastest player I've ever coached. And that is incredible to think of all the fast players on this squad. And someone's watching in the stands now. And Christina Shimshock and Abby McGarrell. That's something to say there for the freshman. Let's see how she does here in her first collegiate action. McFarland still controlling the middle, and the car able to get the touch. Kara plays it outside to Figueiredo. Biddle lays a ball, trying to find Gavahan. McFarland puts a looping ball forward. Some backspin on that one. Gavahan able to keep it alive. And a clearance by the Rail Splitters. I believe that is number 11. Lexi Bearden on the clearance. Figueiredo already on the board twice here for the Bears. Kyle keeps the ball alive, plays it back across. And a good deflection there on the back line from LMU. LMU just trying to clear this one out. And Olsen backtracking, just going to usher that one out of bounds. Olsen up ahead to Carmichael. Cruz. Love it. Looking to switch it. Up ahead, just missing McFarland. An opportunity here for the Rail Splitters. Looking to threaten. Cox on the ball. Cox still with it. Weaving in and out. Cox, opportunity, lays it off. Looking for the offsides, and they will get just that as number 14, Graciela Palencia, is off her line. Cameron to send this one long. Again, that's only like, I can count on how many fingers Cameron has touched the ball here today. That's probably number 6. Just a great job by this Bears defense. They've been really just top notch and world class play here to begin the season. A ball played forward, trying to find Kara. Up ahead to Kara Gavahan. Looking to turn on the Jets here. Weaving in and out. Kara lays it back across. And if that one had snuck by Costa, I think Carmichael may have been able to get on the end of that one. Now the Rail Splitters looking to counterattack. Good stop there by Ramirez Sanchez. Back to Gavahan. Beautiful touch outside. Frees up some space. Lays it back across. It's looping. Into Biddle. Biddle looking to fire and gets deflected. Owen McFarland. There's a very audible call there from the head ref. Play on. I think everyone in here in the stands was able to hear that. Kyle forcing the issue. Gets around her defender. Kyle looking to make something happen. Lays it across. Once again, the Bears are knocking on that door. They're feeling it right now. They really want goal number 5 up on the board. Biddle with the ball, keeping possession here for LR. Gavahan with those long strides. But LMU has done a good job of keeping their energy up here in the second half, and even though Lenoir-Rhyne is knocking on that door, they have kind of kept them quiet. But for how long? Good touch off the chest right there for Kara. Kyle still with the ball. Into the midfield. Strong challenge by Olsen. Up ahead, Carmichael looking to turn on the Jets, trying to get around. And smart heads-up play there by Catherine Browning. No nonsense there, just clear it out. Don't risk an opportunity for Carmichael to kind of get one from under you. Good fake by McFarland. Some 3-man game right here, keeping position. Up ahead to Figueiredo. Steph looking to go to work here. Lays it off for McFarland. Back inside to Carmichael. And I think that might... They're going to call it a goal kick. Never mind. Close call there. As you see Carmichael really hustling to try to knock that off the Rail Splitter defender. Rail Splitters trying to make something happen. Crevero. Once again, just that one is cleared away. Finally able to keep possession. Cruz is dispossessed, but Casey Lovett is there to help her out. This Bears team just dominant here today, playing like an absolute unit. And Figueiredo trying to get back into it. Does a good job of backtracking. Ball played forward. I believe that looks like Scarlett Kelly looking to enter the game here for the first time today. She'll be coming on in the next sub wave for LR. And that will be right now. As Steph gets a well-deserved rest. And look at the heads up there by Carlos Rubio, goalkeeper of the year. Excellent play. Probably the safest hands here at LR. Able to make the play on the sideline. So still grinding. Rail splitters have yet to answer. It's just been LR knocking and scratching at the door here for goal number 5 in the second half. Ball switched out wide to Carmichael. And looking for a give and go, but I don't think Carmichael was ready for that kind of action. Galahan in the passing lane. Once again, the ball ricocheting around there towards the LR bench. If you're just tuning into this one, your score is Lenoir-Rhyne 4, Lincoln Memorial 0 here in the second half. 33 minutes left here in the second half. Carmichael challenging, and Costa gets caught up there. She plays a pretty ball up in the air past midfield. Kyle up ahead to Gavahan. Oh my goodness, look at the strides on this freshman. Really turning up field. Oh my goodness, drops the defender, lays a ball across. Carmichael in for the goal! Lenoir-Rhyne, another one on the board. It is wild here, Moret Sports Complex. What a play. That has got to be my favorite one of the match so far as we show you a replay of that one, and Galahan making people look absolutely silly, and Jessica Carmichael, way to get your first collegiate goal for Lenoir-Rhyne. Just a beautiful header right there, and Bears, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, have blown this one wide open. As that was a goal there by Jessica Carmichael and assisted by Kara Gavahan. Now working the ball around, ball's played up, and Olsen racing towards it. It's going to stay in bounds, and she will just let that one roll out for a throw-in. So 5-0 lead here for Lenoir-Rhyne over LMU. Good job by McFarland to turn. Kelly, an opportunity now. Turns upfield. There's a lot of contact there. Ref's going to let them play, as they have been the whole match. Kelly, now an opportunity. Kelly turning inside. Kelly needs some help. Lays it off for Sama. Sama shoots and just leaves it short off that left foot. Wasn't able to kind of get all of her boot into it. It's a really promising opportunity. So a lot of these freshmen have checked in. They're making immediate impacts. Biddle strong with the ball. Now into Olsen, turning. Olsen beats one defender, beats two defenders. Now looking for help. Good feint there by McFarland, and that one was just left it a little short there on the service, trying to switch it out wide. And now the Rail Splitters have a promising opportunity. This is out wide to number 14, Valencia. And good job on the back line by Cruis to kind of edge that one out of bounds for the corner kick. So another set piece opportunity here for the Rail Splitters, as they're looking for some sliver of hope to kind of put one on the board and get some momentum. Ball played up and short, and Crivero fires out another shot. Great job by McFarland battling out. Cameron comes off her mark to punch it away, and Carmichael looking to threaten. Ball played up ahead. Gawahan battling. Big challenge there by Biddle. Big collision. Gawahan working again on that right sideline. Threatening attack, and it'll be a goal kick. Once again, Casa electing to lay the short goal kick. That's perhaps trying to keep possession for this Rail Splitters team. Good split. McFarland really edging out the attacker, but McFarland was going to pick up the foul. Smart play by her to kind of stop the momentum of LMU. Set piece opportunity. I believe it's Cox and Crivero over to the ball. Crivero runs over it, back to Crivero, and Kyle with the hindsight right there to just jump in front of it, and love it. Pushing. Love it up ahead for somebody, not Scarlett Kelly, as that one goes out wide left to Costa. 5-0 if you're just tuning in. Lenoir-Rhyne up over the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. About 26 minutes remaining, here in this match. Olsen dispossessed, but she's got teammates able to help her out. Olsen able to beat one defender, but not able to keep the ball in tow. A looping ball played forward, and Crivero might have had an opportunity to get to that one if she had started her run just a tad bit earlier, caught off guard by that looping through ball. As Cameron sends that one forward. Ball played out wide, so with some space. That is Torado. Dispossessed. Love it. Love it battling. Gamhan looking to turn. And that one will go out of bounds. As Kyle will get a well-deserved rest. Some more substitutions check into the game. I believe that is Sage Griffin, number 30, entering the game for the first time. And I believe that is Brenna Nanaka as well, checking in for LR. Ball played forward. Cameron will just kind of take a touch and take her time distributing the ball. Probably should have taken a little bit more time as she sends that one out of bounds. Good pressure there from LR. Crivero splitting two people. And a strong challenge once again by Alicia Cruz has been absolutely bruising here today. Yeah, I'm not going to want to go down a dark alley with Alicia Cruz. She has been just scary for this LR team on both levels at CDM and center back here today. Good switch. Ramirez Sanchez working around. I love it. Back out wide to Cameron. Cameron looking to switch it. Olsen takes a pretty touch. Forward. Carmichael looking to turn. Once again, back to Cameron. And with the lead this big, Lenoir-Rhyne not necessarily taking their foot off the gas. They're just trying to kind of lengthen the whole width of the pitch as Brenna Nanaka pulling one out the back door, able to go and beat the defender around her. It's a pretty move there. Like I was saying, they're really opening up the full width of the pitch, able to kind of take clock off as well as get quality possession still and really make this Rail Splitters team work and fight for any kind of sliver of opportunity. Biddle trying to do the two-man game with Kelly, and Griffin does a great job of getting back to the ball. Up ahead to Griffin once again, trying to find Gavahan. She's looking to make a run down the right flank. LMU able to settle. Carmichael trying to read this pass. Up ahead. Olsen gets it. Olsen now pushing. Strong challenge. Biddle has some space. As she looks up, she can switch it and open up the other half of the field. Yep. And Biddle now to Carmichael. Carmichael going down the near sideline. Carmichael has space. Carmichael draws some contact, and she'll win it for Lenoir-Rhyne. Set piece opportunity. This one a little bit deeper out, closer to 30 to 35 meters. Let's see what kind of service Cruz has. Olsen also on the ball. Cruz plays a looping ball towards the right side, and that will be a corner kick for Lenoir-Rhyne. Olsen to take the corner for LR. Host of Bears gathered there on the 18. Moving in forward, a looping ball is tight, and that just hits the side netting for Olsen. Would have loved to see that one a little bit further back post. Rail Splitters. Good succession of passes. Working around. Good footwork there by Palencia. Crivero trying to turn, but Lovett wins it. Gavahan pushing. Crivero Got to be careful here not to pick up the foul. Gavahan into the 6, lays it across, and a diving header attempt by Kelly, not able to get back to it, but a great hustle once again. Ball bouncing around. Nonaka looking to challenge, and sometimes it's just good enough to kind of just put your face there and not really go after it. Ball still rattling around. Now to Griffin. Olsen has Griffin again if she wants it, and elects for that. A strong challenge by Palencia. Good communication there by Olsen on the sideline, telling Carmichael to drop in, pick up the closer defender. And Griffin wins it. Griffin splits one defender, splits two. Kelly now looking for Biddle and just missed communication. As Gavahan was ready for a service out wide to make her run. Griffin wins it. She has space and numbers. Great challenge. And now Gavahan keeps it alive, keeps it inbounds. Costa. Once again, we have yet to see the ferocious attack from a year ago from this LMU Rail Splitters team. It's been just a credit to Lenoir-Rhyne's defense. Ball played in, bouncing around, it's looping, and an offsides call. It's really just the first good look there for LMU here in the second half. Cameron finding her spot up the head to Gavahan. And Nanaka just trying to do it a little too much there on the far sideline. Not able to stick with the ball. Now the Rail Splitters are threatening. Cox. It's a foul, but I'm not sure that Cox really did enough to kind of fall like that. So, nevertheless, it's going to be a set piece and a free kick for the Rail Splitters. Once again, Crivero over it. As well as number 3, Loistra. Free kick shot up and in and hits the crossbar. Oh my goodness. Cameron has to thank her lucky stars that the crossbar was her friend. And let's hope she is all right. She might have taken a tough hit off the post. And we'll take a short breather here on Bear Sports Network as we wait for that one.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity.
We're back here on Bear Sports Network. Glad to see that Grayson Cameron is up and ready to go. Cameron kind of directing her team to kind of push forward. Sends a ball directly at Crivero, and Nonaka able to win it. And some, we're not going to call it chippiness, just some extracurriculars there on the far sideline. Playing physical here, as although this is a non-conference matchup because of the pod groupings, this is a conference opponent, and one that has had the best of LR as of late. It's a free kick put in, bouncing around the 6. Cameron punches it out. 2 Lenoir-Rhyne defenders there, and finally Gavahan is able to clear it. Still playing tight there on the far sideline. Ball will be sent out of bounds. Ball lifted into the sky. Finally, Griffin able to settle for Lenoir-Rhyne. Kara doing an excellent job marking Crivero, keeping her in check. Nonaka. Let's send that one away. Love it. Has some space and just sends it out of bounds. So we're approaching under 14 minutes remaining here in this match. Lenoir-Rhyne up 5-0 over the LMU Rail Splitters. It's a good job there by Emma Olsen on the header. Biddle needs to look up. Biddle just playing in her head right there, just a little too much. She needs to be able to open up the pitch, kind of look up. And Kelly wins it here for LR with an opportunity to threaten. Out wide to Gavahan. Kara takes a tough touch, not able to keep possession. Kelly really battling here, forcing the back line to really think. I think that's Loistra. Griffin battling up ahead, and Cameron is going to have an easy one to kind of settle with her feet and take her time until an LMU defender comes in and gets her. Beautiful looping ball up ahead. Gavahan, strong challenge, winning that one in the air. Crivero trying to get to work. Love it. Now another beautiful clearance by Cruz. Flicked on by Gavahan, and now Kelly pushing. Carmichael's making a run, and Ramirez Sanchez slowing things down. That one sent out wide. Olsen not able to handle it. Crivero dispossessing LR. Biddle looking to challenge. And once again, LR has forced LMU to displace the ball and turn it over. Been able to check out possession stats here today. If we were able to do that, Lenoir-Rhyne has to be dominating in possession, closer to 60% and higher in this one. Now LMU a chance, but love it. Able to keep that one away as they were threatening. Ball being worked around. Switch. Thought it was a dangerous ball. Kelly might have been able to take a deflection. Ball played up ahead, a give and go. Cut inside. And Griffin battling. Not able to win possession, but stops the momentum of the Rail Splitters. So under 10 minutes to play here in this match. Lenoir-Rhyne up 5-0 here over the LMU Rail Splitters. A non-conference matchup. Lenoir-Rhyne looking to make a statement here today to open up their home play here at Moretz Sports Complex. Now a looping shot put up towards the left corner, and that is top bins for number 4, Catherine Browning. That was a pretty looking shot. Definitely knuckled and was able to find that top corner. And let me show you a replay. From outside the 18, that one was pure the whole way. And just like that, the Rail Splitters have finally got some momentum in their favor. They get hit on the board. Lenoir-Rhyne still up 5-1. Carmichael looking to win this ball. Let's see how the Bears react. Say, lost the clean sheet there, but they still have a 4-goal advantage. Ball played forward. Looping, a dangerous one. Cox is there. She'll try her luck from range and just send that one out of bounds. Cameron still bouncing around. Salma able to control. Army trying to make something happen once again. And Gavahan keeps it alive. And Lovett's going to come off her mark and just clear that one out of bounds. Good job by Carmichael stepping into the fray. Ramirez Sanchez trying to play tight. Up ahead. Now a chance for LMU. And a pass across the 6. And Lovett laying it down on the line. Stupendous bid right there to clear it away. A set piece opportunity here for the Rail Splitters. Ball put up at the 6, a header, and Cameron not able to save that one, as that one is put in by number 3, Fabian Leuchter. And just like that, 2 straight goals for LMU. 6:41 remaining in this one. Lenoir-Rhyne up 5-2, and LMU trying to battle back in this one. Kara makes one defender miss. Kara, some excellent skill, taking on 3 defenders, trying to go outside. Just runs out of real estate there on the far sideline. Ball played forward. Still in Orion possession there on the far sideline. Ball bouncing around. Once again, Gavahan has been very aggressive as a right winger for LR. Setting up a beautiful goal earlier there to Carmichael. And LR electing to kind of just play possession, hold it in the corner. But they'll lose possession there as it's just edged out of bounds. Love it. Trying to keep it in play. Can't do so. Under 5 minutes remaining here in this match. A completely different ball game there than 5 minutes ago. It's 5-2. Ball played out wide, and Carmichael racing towards it, trying to win it, not able to do so, and Biddle comes off her feet to make a challenge. And a good switch outside, and Brennan Anaka able to handle it. Up ahead to Kelly. Kelly plays it back. Now out wide. Olsen needs to open up. Good job by Carmichael letting that go to Sage Griffin. Griffin needs some help now. Maybe a 1-2, and Carmichael just a little hesitant there to go get that ball. But still LR possession. They're threatening here on the attacking third. Into Biddle. Biddle finds Kelly. Kelly looking to post up and turn. Olsen, now to Kelly. Kelly fires one low. Coming across is Kara, not able to win that one back for LR. And now LMU is threatening once again with some space. Ball played across, and that one will just trickle out of bounds for a goal kick. Ball played forward. Carmichael now to Kelly. Kelly looking to switch out wide, just mistimed it there on her foot. Good pressure there by Nonaka. Trying to find Crivero. Crivero lays it off wide. Olsen racing towards the ball. And a looping ball played up ahead. An opportunity here. And the Rail Splitters are able to put another one in. And just like that, this ball game is completely different. 5-3 here in this match. 150 remaining. And we show you a replay. So that's a beautiful service played in and able to run in on it and put it in. And Lenoir-Rhyne has got to continue to do what they did here in the first half to get to a 4-0 lead. They can't allow Lincoln Memorial to score anymore. They already have a sense of hope. They have a feeling like they can come back in this one. A minute 50. Bears just need to possess the ball and kind of go through their motions. Carmichael racing down the sideline. Carmichael has Olsen if she wants it. Olsen takes the pass. Trying to cut back. Kelly. It's a good run by Olsen. Carmichael's going to have to backtrack and help her out. Carmichael had time to settle there if she wanted it, but elects for the header. Kara takes a big touch. Oh my goodness, this girl's got wheels. So quick to the ball. That's got to be a great feeling if you're able to play a touch outside and feel like you can beat anyone in the spot. I'll never know that level of elite athleticism of Kara Gavahan. Still Lenoir-Rhyne possession there on the corner. We're under a minute left to play. Bears just going to like to kind of usher this one out and hold the ball if they can. Not concede any more goals. Up ahead, Cruz once again the answer for Lenoir-Rhyne. Love it. Gets dispossessed. 8 seconds on the clock. And that's just going to be it here from Moretz Sports Complex as your Lenoir-Rhyne Bears come out on top for their first win of the season, 5-3 over the LMU Rail Splitters. What a match. Absolute complete dominance from Lenoir-Rhyne in this one. Got up to an early lead, 4-0 in the first half, off 2 goals from Steph Figueredo, Amanda McFarland as well. And they were able to close it out 5-3 in this one. This great overall play here from LR. As they're able to come down and finally do this and give a great round of applause to the home faithful here at Moretz Sports Complex. That's got to feel good if you're LR and Coach Higgins. So that's it here from game 1 of our doubleheader against Lincoln Memorial. We'll be back here in about 40 minutes for game 2 while the men's sides play. Thanks for staying tuned here on Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing.